How about now? Should have realized my mic was muted. Awesome. Let's see. Go ahead and turn on auto loot. There we go. But yeah, I was saying my hunter died today at 28. Sad day. Actually, today was a bad day. Cargos died. I died. My hunter died as I was watching the replay of his stream. So, it was just bad luck. But so I saw you commenting during yeah, another Black Monday indeed. So I saw you commenting during the Community Cup. How much of it were you able to watch? Okay. Yeah, I was not one of my best performances. I got almost to level 18, but yeah, I was making mistakes all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I felt like I should have been able to get to level 20, but after making certain mistakes early on, I got in my own head, and next thing you know, I'm like, I don't know, it was just all bad. But looking forward to another one, that's for sure. Just a matter of time figuring out when he's going to do the next one, whether or not I can get the time off of work. Worked out this time because I had what do you call it, Saturday off. So there we go. Nice little Dean. Give me those bracers. Alright, let's see. How many more do I need? Kill 2 more. Let's see. They're not spawning all that well. There's one. He's going to grab that one. But no, it's a really good turnout for the Community Cup. There's a lot of deaths. I'm actually impressed with Crix. He was, I think, he died a couple times. And I think his last one, he was almost made it back to the top spot after dying. Yeah, I can't figure out what class I should go. Hunter's not one of my best classes, but let's see. So there's 10. Need to go accept Vile Familiars now that I level. Let's see. There's that. Let's see. Turn in. I believe I turned this one in, yeah. Go ahead and get some boots. turn that one in. Let's see. Oh wait, that's right. I have to turn in the rogue guy. Down here. Yeah, hunters can just level so fast, but yeah, the paladin actually was the most impressive on my, for me at least. Yeah, he was a machine. But yeah, just like pretty much a lot of other people already stated, I expected the warlocks to be a little bit higher, and I think they would have if they didn't die. But because the warlock is my main, so maybe I'll do that one next. It's just, I don't know. I thought about doing shaman next go around, just because there wasn't much, I guess you could say, coverage over those. We'll see though. My feelings may change the next go around. I mean, next tournament I might not even be able to play it. Who knows? We'll see what life has in store. All right. Yeah, that's, you know, that's also true. Mages expected to be higher, especially once they can get into like the AoE grinding. But that might be why they didn't do too well. I mean, they get into AoE grinding, health gets a little too low, pull maybe one too many mobs. Really hoping get some more like big namers playing. Be nice if they could find maybe somebody else to host, have Cargos try to get in there, have some maybe some dev camp. Let's see, I need 5 more apple, or yeah, 5 more apples. So yeah, that was another thing, is that pretty much as I was running BFD with Cargos, I think it was like maybe a day or two before the tournament when we were doing that BFD run, we were talking about it, and it like came to me that there was going to be so many people in the Valley of Trials. And I was like, man, everybody fighting for the cactus, everybody fighting for what was it, Sargoth, the big scorpion. And I didn't even think about the guy in the for the medallion. I was sitting there just spamming tab and auto shoot with my hunter, just hoping to be the first to tag him once he spawned. But it was it was a little crowded. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Hunter wise, I think, you know, what was it? God, I'm drawing a blank. Who finished 3rd? Tactics, that's right. I feel like Tactics, I think he could have won it if he wasn't in such a crowded start off area. Yeah, I had a blast in there. I had to sit there when they were talking about formatting it. I thought they were gonna. I was like, oh, you know, I'll go, you know, and be a 5th. I didn't realize that I was one of the 4th. So when they finally sent me an invite, I didn't have I think I was only at like 1,000 arrows. So the first portion of the instance, I was just meleeing. I don't know why I'm throwing. This does like no damage. Alright. There we go. There's one tail. Now, did something happen to Cargos' stream earlier? It seemed like he kind of abruptly left. Went after his lock. I gotta get a swing timer. I need a bunch of add-ons for this guy. Oh, gotcha. Dude, didn't he had like a power issue? What was it maybe a month ago? Maybe a little longer. My sense of time is shot. He must be on a PG&E. PG&E out here in California is horrendous. I mean, they started the wildfires. I mean, it was at least one of them, but. Oh. 3 out of 10. Yeah, it's what is it? With all the wildfires out here every year. I mean, so with me, I fly for the military, and so we use our helicopters and we drop buckets of water. When I say buckets, they're like 660-gallon buckets of water on the fires, and every year we're out there fighting them for what, 10 hours a day for months at a time. Oh, internet issues on the East Coast. I feel like, I mean, is a majority of that weather related? I mean, I know you guys get some storms. I know, you know, a lot of internet, high winds, rain, storms, snow. Not the best for reception. I got so lucky with bags for the tournament. I'm just hoping to have the same luck now. But nice little ding right there. Oh, I should be accepting lazy peons now. This guy's probably gonna fall asleep soon. Now let's go accept it now. Kill this guy on the way. Let's see. Pants. Yeah, and I have to collect everything. That's weird. So Rogue, actually, I do. All right, I enjoyed Rogue a lot. So my first ever character, back when WoW first started, was a Night Elf Hunter. That was what I started off as. Got it to about, I think, level 43, give or take. And then I had some other friends from high school that I had no idea were even into this kind of, game. They were all playing and talking about how one of our friends is just leveling so fast and, they can't keep up. And me being so competitive, I took that as like a challenge. And so they were Horde, so I rolled on their server and just made a really quick character. So I was like, let's try out Rogue. Made a Troll Rogue and started leveling it, caught up to him, passed him, and then fell in love with the Rogue, and I don't think I ever played the Hunter again. Got the Rogue to 60, got really into PvP, and then I was just the entire time like, why did I make a Troll? And then was stuck with it, Oop, no, I don't want to turn that one in. That's right. Keep the cactus. Or no, that's... Yeah, I don't want to turn that one in yet. But then fell in love with the Rogue, was playing that. That was my main for the longest time. And then, what did I do? Oh, then I rolled Warlock. And then played Warlock throughout Classic. Played Warlock through Burning Crusade. I was the #1 geared Warlock on my server, Frostmain. Was still the #1 geared Warlock throughout Wrath of the Lich King. And at that point, once I cleared all the content and we were farming it, I finally made my break and stopped playing altogether. Had friends trying to get me back in, but I mean, at that point, it kind of was no longer fun. It became a job. Just the hours and hours every single night. It took all the fun away, and never played it again. And then when Classic came out, the rest is history. It's like bringing my childhood back almost. Alright, one more peon. Let's go ahead and kill some stuff on the way. Try to rank up a little bit more. Let's see. But I feel like a lot of WoW players, at least the ones I've encountered, all kind of, I don't want to say lost interest, but stopped playing right around either the Wrath of the Lich King or Cataclysm. Yeah, I leveled a Death Knight as well. Death Knights were, it was fun. It was really fun. I had a good time playing Death Knight, especially what was, I can't remember which spec it was, but where you could almost like grappling hook them over to you. It reminded me of like Scorpion from like Mortal Kombat or something. But yeah, see, right around Cataclysm and after that, I felt like that's when Blizzard started catering to like the lowest common denominator. It like, I feel like took less skill. Yeah, blood, that was right. But oh, turn in lazy peons. Then I need to grind. What is it? Turn Vile Familiars. That's right, I gotta reach level 4. So farm these guys for 4. Yeah. Frost, Blood, and Unholy. That's one thing. I feel like as much as Classic was my favorite, as for like, you know, either that or the expansions, I'm actually really looking forward to the Burning Crusade, because I love the Horde and I love Paladins. I love Paladins in game, and so having the Blood Elf, I need to go sell. Being able to be a Horde Pally, I can't wait. That is something I'm definitely going to do when, if that's the route they go, is the Burning Crusade, which I think with how Blizzard is, them re-releasing, you know, no, don't turn it. Oof, almost ruined that. I feel like they'll definitely come out with the Burning Crusade as opposed to like, you know, Classic Plus, simply because they already have it. It won't take them much energy to re-release, and they're all about money. So yeah, Classic. I remember when it comes to Classic, some of my maybe not fondest memories, but I can picture like it was yesterday, farming, you know, STV. I can still memorize the order of like the playlist I would play as I was just grinding by myself in my room, you know, just getting back from school or pretending to be sick and not go to school just so I could play WoW all day. Like, oh man. Yeah, one thing I almost would like to see them do two, to where they have, like, you know, they released the Burning Crusade, but there's so much stuff that they had ready for Classic that they never released. Like, I've watched so many videos on, like, where people have gone into the data files and everything that came with the game, and you could see all the instances that they've built, like people dying in certain areas where you couldn't go into the instance because they had a gate, but then you could res on the other side and just explore all these underground crypts and everything. And so they already did some of the framework for stuff that never got released. So I would like to see them maybe release all that stuff and do the Burning Crusade, which is highly unlikely, but it would be awesome to, you know, play the content that never came to light. Yeah, or Blink to get there. That's true. That was another one I saw. Let's see. Almost level 4. Maybe about 5 more guys. Let's see. Come on. Oh. Well, dogs are going crazy. I think somebody's here. Hey, Bubba. I'm actually going to log. I guess this will be my goodbye. Yeah, I would like to experience Classic for a little bit longer, but oh yeah, my 2 dogs are crazy. But talk to you soon. Take care.